You know, there's a knight, Avron, Maris, the sorceress, Nixie, the assassin, Kronk, the barbarian, Skadi, the warrior, Skidly toilet, and then Lorien, the ranger. And he's probably been the most interesting one so far, just because of all the way he goes about things. But I might try another character next time. So here we are. My name is Chris. This is my channel, Stinky Rip, and yeah, I just wanted to play some. Was this Death Must Die? And I figured if I was gonna play, maybe I should record a little bit, and hopefully I can figure out a way to make this work so that I can get the video to YouTube as well. But yeah, let's just play the game. That's what we're here to do. Okay. So here we are. I've got Lorien, I think is his name. Let's see here. X. That's B. Yeah, Lorien. This is the new character. There's been a update on 420 that added Lorien as a character, added some other stuff and all that business. So yeah, let's just get into the game. Like, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, hopefully if you're checking out the video, let's just jump into the game and you'll get to pretty much see what kind of game this is. It's an indie game, one of my favorites, very simple game. You come in here and the objective is to kill death. And okay.
It is the will of the gods.
You get boons,
Death
you get things like that
justice.
to upgrade your character over time so you can kill them faster. You have to get up to 20 minutes so that we can get the wave going. And this is how it would do that. So you have like an attack, dash, strike, cast, power, summon, and passive abilities. And all this will make a lot more sense as we go through. So here we are. We got our first choice here for our stuff. So it says my attacks become stronger and have a chance to stun. I can change my dash to where it knocks back enemies and it leaves a wall of stone. Or I can do a strike that is every few attack hits creates an earth spike that damages and stuns enemies. So I can have up to 3 spikes. That's what these little 3 slots here are. So I have to be kind of picky and choosy on what I want to use here. Let's see. I can also reroll, so if I want to reroll these, alter them to be a different god. Each god has their own like things. So every few attacks, let's go with that one. I'm gonna make this very simple. I don't want to be talking the whole time about nonsense. You can see with your eyes on how things work here. We're taking them out. That's what we do. We're at 22 seconds. We want to try and make it to 20 minutes.
With time.
Now we got time.
Comes experience.
So it's kind of like Hades, and now you have these different gods that give you different abilities. Let's see here. Attacks become... So this one's probably one of my favorites. Warped attack. Your attacks become stronger and bounce between enemies. Enemies you shoot out will... Enemies you hit will shoot out experience shards. So that's what we want, because we want to level as much as possible. You only get boons when you level. So these little things on the ground I'm picking up. Anyways, how's y'all's day going? I'm just chilling. This is the first time I've really streamed. Like, didn't have the internet for it for a long time, so it was kind of like, didn't really have what was necessary to really make it work. I think now it does. You know, well, this is still a work in progress, so we'll see how it ends up being. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'm gonna be doing this as often as I can. So if I'm gonna be playing the game, I might as well be streaming it. That's the way I feel. So let's see what we got here. So we can summon swords that damage and rupture enemies. Your attack hits and has a chance to create a chain that rotates around you. Chains of War is great. You deal more damage to barriers and bosses. Let's do Chains of War. So yeah, it's spawning this little thing around us. It's gonna take these out. What makes this game fun is that it's like a power fantasy type of situation. Like over time, you just become so incredibly powerful that you... I mean, there are times when you can just like walk away from the thing and just take your hands off the keyboard and just obliterate everything. And that's the ideal situation. That's what we want every time we play. And the way to do that is just to keep getting levels. And those levels are going to keep getting us better. Strikes in a larger area. Every few attacks creates earth spikes. Let's reroll. Whereas also rarities, so it's like, I think we might have already gotten one that was, like, this one's Adept, so it's blue, and that's a better, higher rarity, whereas this is Novice white, so it's not as good. We want to be going for stuff that's like blue, purple, red, orange for legendary, so let's hope we can get stuff like that. Rocks rotate around you, damaging enemies. Your attacks have a wider range of area. Every few attacks will, I think probably your attacks hit in a wider area. Let's do the rocks go around us, because we want to be doing more damage, like more things to kill more things. That's the idea. Learner's ring. We can also pick up items along the way, so let's see what we got here. Just a common ring. So as you can see, I've got some things already here. So like that's a mythic, and it just increases your odds of getting stuff and doing more damage, things like that. I don't try to focus too much on the stat part of things. I probably should pay more attention to it, but yeah, I'm more about just like smashing and going, you know. Ooh. So we have a master level here. It says your dash will create dash damages, knocks back enemies, in addition to leaves a stone wall behind. Don't really care for that one too much, but I will go with it just because it's a master level. Ooh. And you can get overwhelmed pretty fast and get shredded. And today I have a few games in mind that I want to play. I'm probably going to play this for a little bit and then maybe switch over to Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, because I've been kind of getting into that recently, just playing through the campaign. I also have GTA 2 that I downloaded recently, and I thought that was pretty cool. I have not played that in like 15 years, so I was thinking, let's get on there and play some of that. I'm going to try and break those up into different videos for YouTube, so that way you can watch the thing you choose to watch. And then if you're here for the stream, you can kind of just hang around, we can talk, you can watch me play. That's the ideal situation. I'm sure that for a while I probably won't have any viewers. Like right now, I don't have anyone watching, but over time, hopefully people will discover my channel. Maybe they'll come over from YouTube. But either way, it's kind of like, you know, just putting in the work. But I just want to play a game, and I hope I'm somewhat entertaining when I'm doing that. So, yeah. And hopefully it'll be better when over time I have people to talk to, so that way I can kind of ask, you know, answer questions, and like we can shoot the shit in the chat. Be nice. Attacks have a chance to deal critical. Your life is increased. More rerolls. It's kind of decent. Let's do that. It's also whatever you get is going to be more likely the thing you're going to get in the future. I'm throwing right now. I'm not doing super well because, like, I played. Oh my god, what the heck? I also have modifiers on that's making things a little bit harder than they would be normally. So let's see what we got. Rock shield. Get more range. Create earth spikes, damage and stun. Let's just grab a passive. Hopefully my mic's not picking up everybody talking and stuff in the background, but if they are, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. Everybody in this house talks at like a volume. You know, have you ever heard about I have an inside voice? Yeah, well, it's not in this house. Everybody's got to scream and yell just to get their point across. It's obnoxious, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. About 3 minutes. Oh, another thing is like, you can see a little map here, you got these little orange icons, so there's stuff that I can be going, I should be doing, so that way we can grab extra stuff here. 18 movement speed, attacks have a chance of 10% to recharge a dash. Let's go with the movement speed. I think movement speed still works even if I'm on auto attack, but I'm not sure. That's one of those things that I have to like look up. Let's grab this one. Everyone's just... It's weird. I have not... This is my first time streaming in, I think, 2 years since last time I attempted it. And, it's just... That's what... It's every time, dude. Am I the one blocking myself up? Yeah. So, is the rock wall I'm creating, like, blocking me up? I think that's what it was doing, because I was stuck. Couldn't get around it. Alright. That was not my best run. Lorian, the character that I'm playing as, is like kind of overpowered. So it's supposed to be one of those things where you're just wrecking as you go through, but you have to kind of get some good stuff to begin with. Anyways, let's do one more. Ooh. Does the tutorial really need to be on there for that long?
Death.
Your attacks become stronger, knock back enemies. You deal more damage to enemy barriers and bosses. Your attack hits have a chance to chain. Over 2 rounds one at a time, damaging, rupturing. Man, these walls are thin, bro. They are all the way in the living room on the other side, and I can hear them like if they're in the room with me. And I have headphones on, so I can't imagine what you guys are hearing. I should probably do something about that, but first stream, it's gonna have issues. What are you gonna do about it? Chance to create a chain. Let's just do Chains of War. I like just having auto attack on. It just makes my brain have to do less work. I'm sure that, like, there's absolutely a reason to not have auto attack on, but because I'm commentating as well, that adds an entire new layer of things I had to think about. Your attacks become stronger and resolve curses immediately. Cast a spell that kills enemy minions. Or damage. Ooh, yeah. I love anything that's like passive damage. Just shred them as we get close. That's what I like. Let's get over here to get these. 3% power, critical, 4% attack. Hold on. Let's just do. Your attacks become stronger, resolve curses immediately. Aura is increased. Cast a spell that kills. Cast a spell that kills enemy minions. Dude, let's go with that one. Let's try it out. We just need to increase the damage for each thing, so that way we're just this powerhouse. It's just melting things. We're doing all right, but they're gonna start getting more health. We need to get as many upgrades as we can. More experience, it's good.
Do not take.
Let's see what we got here. Attacks are stronger and apply weakened. Oh, we already had one that was... Oh, that was on the last run. Let's see, on cooldown, light respawn on the battlefield that continuously damage enemies for a duration. Your dash increased your movement speed. Let's try that one out and see how the movement speed actually does. Oh. I don't think it affects you. I feel a little bit faster. It's hard to tell. I might switch over to controller. just so I don't have the clickety clacks from my thing. Mechanical keyboard that makes a ton of noise. Your attacks become stronger, knockback enemies. Your knockback effects are more potent. Get more chains of war. Let's reroll. Let's reroll again. Wow. I guess let's just get better chains of war. That was 2 wasted rerolls. I should have just gone with one of the experts, but I was thinking maybe if I rerolled while it was an expert on screen, it would actually make a higher chance of an expert popping up, but that was not the case. I might have to stream outside of the active hours of my family being up, because they're just going to be making all kinds of noise out there. Oh my god. Getting shredded over here. Increased pull area could be really 1.2 experience per second. I want the pull area just because I want to be able to like grab the XP without having to like necessarily walk right over it. Magnetism. I guess I'll do the stronger attacks and apply weakened. Oh yeah, that's definitely increasing my movement speed. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's probably not as much as if I was not auto-attacking, but it's still fine. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, more experience. This is not going super well. I'm not getting, like, the things that I need. More pickups. I was playing, the other day, the first time I'd played it in a while, and everything was just lining up just right, you know? And I was just shredding everybody, like, it was like shredded wheat, you know? That's what they became. What we got here?
Time for
Alright. You deal more damage to enemy barriers and bosses, sword damage and rupture enemies around you. I've already been playing for 27 minutes, it's wild. I'm gonna summon swords. Alright, so now we're about to get the slimes. The slimes are coming. Sheesh. Oh my god. Get me out of there, please. Get me out of there. I'm basically dead already. I'm just not doing enough damage. I'm not sure if I'm not doing something right. Because I'm just not getting anything that's helping with that. Got some dice there. Yeah, they got me. Yeah, it was, the auto attack would probably, if I didn't do the auto attack, maybe at least during that mode, then it would probably, I could dodge better, but I wasn't really getting anything good there. Like, my attack was only doing 36,000 damage over the time, like 127 DPS. Yeah. I don't know, I needed a better equipment there. Alright, well, that was kind of just, I just wanted to do like a little intro video into what Death Must Die is, so if you guys are interested in like watching that in the future, this is kind of for my YouTube people. I'm going to take this part of the stream and I'm going to import it into YouTube, so this will be like a little YouTube video. So, I hope you guys enjoy Death Must Die, and if you'd like to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments, and I will put more of those. Probably not the most entertaining video right now, but hopefully it'll get a little bit better. Yeah. Thanks for watching that, YouTube. I will see you next time for the streamers. if you're watching the VOD. Let's continue on to the next game.